So now we're going to focus on animating the hand on the other side. We're going to start. We have the image flipped already, and this is the pose we want to start with, the contact pose here, where this hand is like this. Because when we look here, we have this hand over here is in that direction. So this hand has to be over here. So we're going to pose that hand in that direction. We're going to use our move tool or rotate tool. Rotate the hand forward. Straighten back the wrist like that. The elbow is bent on my model, so I want to straighten that out. Bring it down back a bit. Right there. So we have our first contact pose because this leg is on this side and that leg is there. So the hand has to come forward for here. So let's look at the other pose. So we're going down, so we're going to go in this direction because the hand is now coming. Starting from here, it's going to swing in that direction. Just like how it's going to swing in that direction while the other hand swings the other direction. So this hand is going to go in that direction. So let's focus on the next pose after that would be the up position. So the up position, there's a slight bend in the elbow like that, and the hand is bent, and then the arm is going to rotate up in that direction. Let's do that. On the down position, have the arm rotate like that. Have it bent a bit. That's too much. We want to bring this down a bit. Right there. So we have that. Let's look at the hand position on the passing position. So we finish with the up. Let's go to the passing. Notice that we see a slight curve in it like that. So it's like it's similar to what we did on the other side of the hand, but we're just doing it, you know. So we're gonna have that slight little breaking of the joints right there for the passing. Passing is at 9. This hand happens behind the butt region here. So we'll just rotate this back a bit like that. To break the arms back like that. Have that coming like that. On to the next one. The down position and go back like that. We have that nice curve right here still. carry the passing. So the passing position, the arm must be near the butt region here. The down position, the arm comes back. Like that. Arc. So bend that back like that. The wrist is bent back like that. Arm bent back like that. Then back to the other contact. The arm goes back straight behind her. Wrong hand. This is the hand we want. This is straight. We'll have that. Now, moving from this contact, we're going to go into this down position. Notice that the hand is coming down. We don't want it to come down just as yet. Now, because this hand is coming back in that direction, like that, when we look at the reference material here, we have this contact pose over here. So we remember we said that we were going in that direction. So now once we reach this contact pose here, we're going to go back in that direction. We're going to observe the arm swinging forward like that. We're going to now move from this contact back to this down, back to that passing. You get the idea, back into this up position. So we're going to focus on this down position again, just repeating the same principles. The arm is slightly curved like that on the down position, which is at 21, which means that this will take back like that. We're going to have a slight little bend in the arm like that. Passing position. Notice that it's now closer to the body and it still has that nice curve there. So his hand should still be behind. Has that nice curve right there. Look at the up position. Notice the hand is now forward right here. And she has that little bend right there in the hand. So we're going to go to frame 29 in that step position. To rotate that forward. She's going to have that little bend in the hand right there. And then this wrist is going to bend down like that. Going back into this contact, which is right here. The hand straightens back out. Contact at frame 33, straighten it back out. So let's see what we have. So now we have both hands animated. Let's see how it looks in the perspective view. These arms look to be behind, like at this position here, frame 9. I want to offset them a bit. When this hand, maybe have this hand still right here. It's that there's a little bit of offset. But I'm just rotating around to ensure, because what's going to happen now, because we did the animation in 2D, we see that right here, the arm is crashing into the hips. So we're going to have to fix that. So on frame 9 here for this arm, going to like lift it up a little bit like that. So we don't have that hand crashing in to the hips. Look on this side to make sure that everything is alright. Sure. Alright, here we have the arms crashing in right here. So that frame. So frame 25, right? Lift it out a bit. This arm is coming over too much. So you can see that it's now crashing into the breast. So, I mean, your model might not have these errors, but this is just to show it something to look out for to ensure that you don't have any errors in your animation. Ensure that everything. Alright, so the next part that we're going to focus on the specific positioning of the hands. Because as it stands right now, we have a normal walk. But remember, the objective is to create a feminine walk. And she would do certain things with her hands to make it look feminine. So when we look at the reference video here, we can see that there's a bit of flexibility with the hands when she rotates, when she's moving them back. So it's not just a simple walk. So what we have right here is just a simple regular walk with just the hands moving. We want to create that secondary action with the arms. So if you look here, there's a little bend in the elbow here. Notice that this hand behind her is now directly behind the torso. So we're going to look at those minor details and we're going to see how we can add those details to our animation. Alright, so let's go a little bit further. When the hands are like this, like notice that how this elbow is bent right here, and then this hand, the hand behind this hand is directly behind the torso. So this pose right here is the contact pose. So no, look at this hand that is behind here. When we go to the other contact pose, when the foot comes around, see what happens to this hand over here? It goes behind her. Going to go back. Every time she's in a contact pose, the hand, one of the hand goes behind her and one of the hand bends outwards like that. So that is the first observation that I've made. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our character rig and we're going to add those features to our character. So what we want to do, we want to Alright, so we're going to go to a contact pose right here. I'm now looking at her from the front view and she's in the contact pose. So I'm going to grab the shoulder control and I'm going to ensure that this hand that is behind here is now positioned behind her like that. So now we can see that the hand, looking at her from the front view, the hand is behind her. The other observation that we made was that this hand here is bent out. So we have this hand behind. Now we have this hand bending outwards. We'll have this hand, grab this specific control right here and bend it outwards like that. So that's the first contact pose.